Hello everyone, and welcome to the lore accurate Imperial shooter. The reason why I'm not in the meat grinder is because for this build, your first place you need to go to is to the barber. The reason why you need to go to the barber is because you need to modify your height. If your veteran isn't the tallest he can be, I fear this build will just not work out for you, because the Infantry Lasgun, it does not penetrate through enemies. So if you're shooting even at those little trash mobs, the infected ones or the unarmored ones, your Infantry Lasgun doesn't penetrate through them and will stop and not hit the elite that you want it to hit. But to my surprise, this build still works. I was actually really shocked by the fact that this build still worked, even though the Infantry Lasgun doesn't penetrate. It works because Fat Shark has made elites and specialists taller than the trash mobs, and you can actually see their heads and pop them because they're towering over the trash mobs. But you will not be able to shoot them even though they are towering over the trash mobs if your veteran is short, and so you need to make him a tall boy. And now I'm showing you the curios, the weapons and stuff you need. For the talents, this is not what you want. This is what you want. The crack grenade. I was just testing the shredder frag grenade, and I did not like it. It does give you clear, like wave clear from the trash mobs, but then you're left defenseless against carapace units. You have no counterplay, so you don't want that. These are the talents. And if you don't want this, although I do recommend this, I think it's very powerful, but if you don't want this, then you can remove it and use this for extra survivability for yourself. So in general, you need to be hitting heads with this build. And it's not hard, but I'm talking from the perspective of a person who has been playing Counter-Strike most of his life, and I've played Valorant as well, and I've played many first-person shooters in general. So for me, it's not that hard, but yeah. So you need to be hitting heads for this build to work, because Marksman focus relies on you hitting heads, and your Headhunter and Deadly Accurate also rely on you hitting heads. If you're not hitting heads, this build just won't work for you, and you should go back to the previous build that I released, the support veteran that uses the Recon Lasgun, because it's much easier to hit heads, and even if you don't hit a head, you're still going to be dealing damage. With this build, you need to absolutely hit the head. The tips that I can give for this build in terms of what you want to be doing and what are the benefits of it is that you are same as this build, you have infinite ammo, and you are also extremely mobile with this weapon. You use this assault chainsaw mainly to pop and destroy captain shields. It's okay when used to kill infected and unarmored trash mobs, but in general after that it just doesn't have much use. And you want to be using your crack grenades on crushers, or if there's a ton of maulers, you can use them on the maulers, but generally on crushers and bosses. For bosses you want to be You want to be timing each crack grenade. Like if you watch the video, the gameplay video I showed you, you want to be timing each crack grenade for it to stun and stagger the boss. Your crack grenades on this build are not for damage. That's what you need to understand. This build has the maximum damage on crack grenades. You're benefiting from so much bonus damage on your crack grenades with this build. And you can genuinely kill bosses purely with your crack grenades. With this build, that is not the case. You do not kill the boss with your crack grenades. You only kill crushers with your crack grenades. For the boss, your crack grenades are just meant to stun and stagger it. And the way you kill it is with shooting it in the head. And that's why I'm saying if you can't shoot the heads, this build will be useless for you. So yeah, use your crack grenades to stun the boss. Use your voice of command to also stun the boss. And hopefully you're gonna have an Ogren who can also stun the boss with a taunt or a bull rush and stuff like that. So, and you deal a lot of damage, don't get me wrong. With this weapon, with the deadly accurate and headhunter, when you're shooting the boss in the head, you're dealing an insane amount of damage. But you need to time your crack grenades so you stun the boss permanently, basically. The way you do that is you take out the crack grenade, throw it at the boss. He's gonna be stunned for 2 or 3 seconds, let's say. In these 2 or 3 seconds, you have enough time to shoot it in the head 3 or 4 times, and then you use the next crack grenade again on the boss. It is again stunned for 2 or 3 seconds. You again shoot it 3 or 4 times in the head. It comes close to you. It comes close to you. You voice of command, push it away, shoot it in the head 3 or 4 times. Prepare the next crack grenade. That's what you want to be doing. You want to be stun locking the boss and shooting it in the head. And you're dealing very good damage. And you're not wasting any ammo. So, and this is the funnest, honestly, this is the funnest I've ever had on Veteran. Because you're mobile, you're not ammo dependent, and the only limit to the damage you're going to be doing is whether or not you're hitting heads. Enjoy the build, have fun with it, and see you next time.